Hi, Bear. That's my cat. My cat is so cute. Hey, baby. He's so adorable. He's like licking his hand and everything. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yan. I'm so very sorry that I haven't been able to record and upload as I would like to. My goal is to upload once a week, and I'm still very far from that goal, but I am slowly trying to work my way into it. So please be patient with me. I am trying really hard. I am a freelancer, but thankfully I have a lot of jobs to take up on, and that's why I don't really have that much time to film this month or the previous month, or yeah, you get it. Today's video is about the Fenty Beauty new setting powder and their new concealer. I'm so excited to try these two out. As you know, I do love a lot of Fenty Beauty stuff. I love their foundation and their highlighters, which are really amazing. I'm going to see how these two will work on me. So I've only got one shade of both of the products. So for the concealer, I got the shade in 185, and for the powder, I got the shade in Butter. So I'm just gonna prime my skin. The reason that I didn't get a few more shades of the concealer and the powder is because I feel like, well, for the concealer, I know my shade, the shades of the foundation corresponds to the shade of the concealer. So for example, if you are shade 200 in your Fenty Beauty foundation, and if you want to really match it with your concealer, you get the 200 shade of the concealer. For the foundation, I am in the shade 190. This is my winter shade, and that's why I got the 185. Today I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty foundation on my face. Dot it all over. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but lately I have been having a lot of skin issues. I have a lot of textures and tiny bumps on my face. That's probably from like all my late night rehearsals that I'm having. I have been sleeping really late, and my whole schedule is like upside down now. It's not really good for you, and that reflects a lot on your skin. I have a lot of textures right now, and that frustrates me a lot. Got to tell you guys, I'm using the Fenty Beauty sponge. I've wetted it, and this is how I normally would apply my foundation anyway. So I'm just doing a light layer of the foundation, and I'm going to spot conceal anything that I need to so that we can see how the concealer works. So this is the concealer. I have been loving their packaging. I love the like black design on the box, and I love how minimalistic it is. They're really cute if you put the concealer and the foundation side by side. This is like the mini version of the foundation. So as I said, this is the shade 185. I'm just gonna swatch it for you here. This has more of a yellow undertone. It kind of feels like the foundation itself. It's really thin and light compared to other concealers that I love to use, like the Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Pot Concealer. This feels that it dries on your skin faster. Do it like this. Oh, I think I applied too much. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna blend out one side with a sponge and the other side with my finger, and we'll see how it performs. So this side is the sponge. Yeah, it dries pretty quick. My other eye's gonna get fucked. Gabby. Oh, he wants to get out. One moment. So this is the side with the sponge. I'm gonna take my clean fingers to blend out the other side. Oh my god. Obviously, the sponge does soak up a lot of the product out, and my finger obviously doesn't, and I clearly applied too much on my face. And yeah. This is the aftermath of applying too much product under your eyes and not blending it with a sponge. I'm just gonna use my sponge to blend out this side. If you like to blend out your concealers with your fingers, you only need a bit. I'd say I picked a really nice shade for my skin. It works really well under the eyes. Like, it does have that brightening effect that I wanted. Ooh. Oh, this is scary shit. So from the camera, I don't see any creasing yet. It definitely sets really well under my eyes, and it adheres to the skin really well. As you can see, I have a few blemishes, and my forehead is normally darker than the rest of my face. That happens. I'm just gonna even out my skin tone and conceal some of the blemishes with the concealer. So I've pretty much finished applying my concealer. I'd say this concealer is medium to high coverage. It's definitely buildable. It does dry pretty fast on the skin, but if you do go in with a wet sponge and even out everything, it would still blend out really nicely. You can see there's only minimal creasing because I do have like 1 or 2 fine lines there, age, but that usually happens to me with honestly any concealer. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge again to even that out and go in with my Fenty Beauty loose powder. So the Fenty Beauty loose powder looks something like this. It's a really large tub of loose powder. It's really nice. It looks like it has a lot of products in there. It comes with a stopper inside the packaging, which is really handy when you take this to travel. So I'm just gonna tap a bit of this down here. So this is the shea butter. I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna set my concealer and maybe bake a little bit. I'm gonna take a brush and set the rest of my face with what I have remaining. Now using the powder to bake the concealer under my eyes, I can already feel that it's a bit drying. I don't have dry under eyes and I do have normal to oily skin. This doesn't really bother me, it just feels a bit drying. I love the look of this. I'm just gonna do my brows and we'll dust off the powder. I went a bit overboard with my brows. It's okay. I'm just gonna dust off the baking here. Wow, I would say that the powder really blurs and filled in my pores and it helps brighten up my skin a bit. I got the shade in Butter. It is lighter for my skin tone. I usually like to brighten up my face a bit more, so that's why I got the lighter one. There's another one, I think it's called Banana, which is more of a yellow tone powder, but I don't really like to use yellow tones on my face, so that's why I got this one. This area that I just baked looks pretty perfect if I do say so myself. I'll finish up my makeup and I'll be right back. This is my complete look. I've put on some mascara, blush, highlighter, and some lip gloss. For the concealer, it feels very much like the foundation. It adheres to the skin really well, but then, like I said before, it dries pretty fast, so you'll have to work quickly. The description on the box of the concealer said that it's instant photo soft coverage for all. It didn't say full coverage, so for me it's like a medium to high coverage but buildable, so that's good. They claim that it's long wear, lightest air, and crease proof. For the long wearing part, we're gonna check later. Lightest air, yeah, it's pretty light on the face, it's not too thick, but because it is a drier formula, those of you who have drier under eyes might want to reconsider actually purchasing this. It did settle into like one fine line on this eye. A lot of concealers do that. Even my beloved Tarte Shape Tape does that because I do have like a fine line there that's bound to crease. As long as you set it right after you blend it out, you'll be good. The powder, I really like this. Again, on the box it said that this is lightest air setting. I don't really feel like there's powder on my face except for the area that I've baked because obviously I applied a lot of powder there. I really like baking this under my eyes because it makes my under eyes look so perfect. You see? Pour less. I'll give you guys a final check at the end of the day before I take all of my makeup off, and I'll tell you how it wears throughout the day. And yeah, and I am back for my last check-in of the day. It's currently 11:48 p.m. I think I put on my makeup at around 3 today, which was pretty late, so I'd say it's about 8 hours, give or take. As you can see under my eyes, it's pretty flawless. Shit, you can't see any of my pores, which is like a huge plus because I do have larger pores, oily skin problems. You can't see any of them even after 8 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, it feels pretty good. It's not cracking apart, it's not too dry, pretty much looks the same throughout the whole day. You can still see my hyperpigmentation, but I don't really mind them. I might have rubbed my chin and my cheeks quite a lot throughout the day. That's one of the main reasons why I think it looks more apparent. For the shine on my face, I usually get really oily on my forehead and around my nose. Okay, so I'd say that my face makeup stayed up pretty nice and my under eyes looks so good. They look so good, it's unbelievable. So my overall thoughts, it's pretty obvious. I really like the concealer. I wouldn't say that it is my favorite. If you're like me, you only have like 1 or 2 little wrinkles here and there, I think you can get away with it. I have to say I really liked the powder because it came in such a huge tub. It came with a stopper, which is A+ for the packaging. I love it. It's just a bit bulky. But the 2 things that I'm most impressed by it is that it kept me not looking like a grease ball by the end of the day, so that's always an A+. And I do recommend this powder to all of y'all who has oily skins because we need something to keep us matte throughout the day. After I baked it under my eyes, my pores look so flawless. Got all my Fenty Beauty products from Sephora Hong Kong. The concealer retails for 210 Hong Kong dollars and the powder retails for 250. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information is helpful to all of you, and leave me in the comments below what you think about my videos, my new backdrop right here, or anything else that you'd like me to do. And as usual, I'll leave my social media handle in the description box. I'll also leave all the details of the concealer and the setting powder in the description box just so you know. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video with a skincare product.